Good afternoon, Sunday the 15th of July. We're in the afternoon now, having already done the morning rounds this morning and having been out to Hobart to the farmers market to pick up the weekly produce. But it's now time to get some maintenance done. Being on a homestead, you've got the morning chores to do every day, but there's also always plenty of activities and other jobs that need to get done, and maintenance is one of those big items. Today, I've got some work to do on my Land Rover Discovery. I've already been out to the automotive store and I have picked up the lights. So I'm just going to talk through some of those things and show you the process of how I went about fixing the bulbs on a 2003 Land Rover Discovery. So on that note, my name's Charles. Welcome back to Growing Our Way. So one of the first things in doing a maintenance job, particularly with a car, is to grab the owner's handbook. And now I've already found the page for the bulb replacement. Now this is just to find the correct parts that we need to get here. So headlights, dipped beam, and headlights main beam. You can see here we need a 55 watts bulb or an H7. So as I said, I'd already popped to the automotive store, and these are the bulbs that I picked up. 55 watt, and it's the H7 bulb. Now, H7 means that there is two separate bulbs, one for low beam, one for high beam. So H7 is where there's a separate bulb for each application. The H4 bulb is when you've got high beam and the low beam both contained in the one bulb. So in my instance, I don't want H4, I want H7 because I have got two separate bulbs for low beam and high beam. So in order to fit these bulbs, we're going to have to access the headlight assembly. And to do so, we need to take out 1, 2, and there's a third Phillips head screw in behind the grille. So in order to access this third screw, we actually need to remove the front grille first. And to do so, there's 1, 2, and 3 screws that we're going to take off first, and that'll allow us then to pop off the front grille. These screws and this components here is all plastic. And because we're working with metal tools and plastic little fittings, there's a real risk that we could break it. So I'm trying to be gentle with it and not pull too hard. Generally, if something gets caught, if something's not coming out, it means it's caught or there's a small clip. So I don't want to reef it out too much for risk of breaking a part that I don't have to replace. So if you can see down in here, Mads, so there is the 3 screws just holding it in place here and across the top. Now down the bottom in here is just 2 kind of rubber slugs that just pop into holes, one on either side. Should be able to just pop that out, there we go, and now our grille is out. Okay, so we've got the front grille off. Now I've just noticed here that there should be a small angle bracket that joins the light assembly into the frame of the car, and so there should be a little Phillips head screw in here to pop out. So that would be the third one there, but it's missing. So we're going to take out the top 2. So now that we've got the 3 screws are out, we should be able to now pop the light assembly out. It's a little bit tight just because of the bull bar. So you have to squeeze that, and you can see that it just popped up a little bit. And now I'm going to gently wiggle it. There we go. And so she's popped off. So now the assembly should be completely detached. And it's now a matter of wiggling it to get it out through the front in between the bull bar. And now this is a bit of a pain because the headlight unit is actually quite large. And so this is a tricky case of finding the angle. Oh, look at that. And we need to access into where the bulbs are. This is for the low beam, this is for the high beam. So to do it, we're just going to simply twist this into the open position, and then that can pop off. We'll place that to the side. So now we can see the electrical connectors, which is just literally popped down on top. So I'm going to pull that straight up and off, like that. And now we've got a wire latch. It's like a spring that is holding the bulb in. You can now pop out the bulb. That bulb is broken. So that's our problem bulb. So now what we're able to do is we're able to replace the bulb and refit it all, and hopefully then we'll have a working headlight again. We've got our new bulb. You can see on the housing, it's got this little like key sticking out the top, and inside the place where the bulb goes, you can see that it's just going to fit straight into the top there. Okay, so the bulb has just dropped into place. Now I can close the clamp back down over the top, and we can reconnect electrical points. Finally, we can replace the boot triangle to triangle in the open position, and now we twist it clockwise to lock. Just going to do the other headlight assembly now. So what we're doing now is we're giving the headlights a good clean. See, the color of the plastic on this is a bit more cloudy. And now after using the wiping, back over this one, George, you can see how much clearer it is. That looks much better. All right, so we've given them a clean. We've replaced the bulbs. It's now time to refit the headlight assembly. So we're gonna go back in this way. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna grab the connector, refit it. There we go. That's now connected. So we're going to just leave it sitting there, and then we're going to go and attach the other side.
You almost got it.
There we go. Click. All right. Whew, we got it. Okay. Just going to turn the ignition on, turn on our lights. Let's go check out the front. Headlights are now working. Both high beam and low beam bulbs are working, so that is a good repair job. Now it's just a matter of replacing all of the screws, and then the front grille, we can close the boot, job's done. It's important to note that there's 3 mounting points that we need to have aligned to the frame in order to for the light assembly to go in correctly. And so you can see here there's 2 on the top, there's this point here on the side. So there's 3 mounting guides that have to align with the points on the frame, and they will all slot into their 3 points, and they will then align the screws into the points as well. Before we fit the grille, we're going to give it a bit of a clean because it's dirty. Just going to refit the grille now to the car and get those rubber plugs straight into those holes like that. Okay. 3. It's always good to get these jobs fixed and finished. So that's now that maintenance task done. So now I'll be able to drive the car at night time now without any worries about getting unwanted attention from the local authorities. Not that I had any yet, but now I don't have to worry about it. It's always nice to be able to fix these things yourself and not have to rely on other people and other services to get these jobs around the house and the homestead complete. It's one of those really important components about having a homestead is learning how to do these jobs yourself. It gets really good hands-on, gets your mind working, and learning about the equipment and the tools that we're using. So thanks so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Check out our other videos that I've got linked in the description. Thanks so much.
Little chickens. Little chickens. Over here we got some orange chicken. Dan, 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 dan. Look at the chicken. Dan, 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 dan.